Hey guys, it's me, Erica, and today I'm going to teach you how to take this beat up old trunk and make it something very shabby chic and beautiful. Stay tuned. This is the lineup of the paints that I used for this project. You can find each and every one of these at Michael's. Here you can see that I'm placing every single color on the tray that I want to use right now. First color we're using is white pearl, closing it up. The second color I'm using is a yellow color. The third color is white. And we're going to be using more white than any other color, so I placed a little bit more. And then I'm going to be using, last but not least, vanilla. Right now, what I'm doing is I am about to prime the trunk. I'm priming it with the vanilla color, and it took me about 5 coats. Don't worry if it looks a bit streaky. Now, eventually, the streakiness will go away. Just be patient. This is what it looks like primed on all of the edges. As you can see, I'm giving it a turn. I did notice, however, that because I did not sand it down, the original paint that it had seeped through, so I had to give it so many layers. This is just the beginning. Right here you can see the strap from the top, and I cut it off because I didn't think I wanted to use it, but as you can see in the finished product, I ended up using it. As you can see right here, I'm just taking that vanilla color I just showed you, and I'm coloring the inner parts of the trunk. And you can see right there how I'm just going over. Don't worry about any mistakes, because in the end you're going to go back and you're going to clean it up, and it's going to be just fine. So what I'm doing here is I am taking the pearl paint, and now I'm going to paint the edges. But I quickly decided in this clip that this just wasn't going to work for me. So I ended up mixing the gold and the pearl paint, and you will see what it will create in the next clip. At this point, you can see that I painted the middle straps also, and I don't know, I'm just not really feeling it, so I'm going to do a little bit more tweaking. I'm going to gild the edges with gold and whites and the pearl paints to kind of give it more of a rustic look. This is the finished product, but I wasn't satisfied, so I decided to sleep on it. And the next day I went back and I re-edited it. So the very first thing I decided to do the next day was to replace the strap that was in the trunk. These are the 3 colors that I chose to use to paint the strap. As you can see, this is the finished product of the strap completely painted. You can see the specks of glitter, so beautiful. I used Gorilla Glue to glue back the strap to the top of the trunk. So what I did here was I sanded down a bit of the color so that the next coat of paint could adhere. And I decided to choose a color that was similar to the color of the strap. Just the same exact colors that I used in the strap are the same exact colors that I used on this part right here. And you can honestly tell the great difference that it gave to the trunk, because the original color that was on the edges was a metallic color, and this was much more of a matted color, and matte does a really good job at hiding a lot of imperfections. So this is what we have so far after painting all of the edges. So now I'm going to use these 3 paints to blend in and create the color that I'm going to place on the middle straps. You can paint them according to how you feel, and I just chose to go with a lighter color. So basically what I did was I took the colors that I used for the trim and I lightened it up a little bit more so it could be in the same color family. The last and final step is I'm going to take this white pearl and I'm going to place it on the nails, as you can see right here. And I'm also going to place it on that hook. Oop, I made a little mistake right there, cleaned it right up. So we're going to place it on the hooks and on the nail. These are the final results. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much.